My name's Bessie. Bessie Smith. Not that black singer, mind. No, I'm from Yorkshire, not America. Can't sing neither. Oh, when I'm not black. Very pale, in fact. I stay out of the sun as I burn easily. They tell me it's sunny today, but I can't see from here. The bed's surrounded by bits and bobs. I thought I'd talk to you while I wait for our Linda to come. She's a good lass, is Linda. Adopted her we did, me and Joe. Me cousin Maureen got pregnant in Liverpool by a bus conductor. She asked for a one and ninepeny and look what she got. Disgraced. We're from an Irish Catholic family, see, so she had to have Babby adopted. We kept Babby in family like 'cause I longed for a girl. So it seemed the best thing to do all round. I had 3 boys by that stage. Our eldest, Donald, he's buggered off to New Zealand to live. Allus an awkward beggar he were. Then we had our Johnny. He lives in Kuwait doing summat wi' oil industry. Done well for himself. A cold fish though. And finally, our Jack. He's got special needs, they say. A bit slow like. But he got a job down pit wi' his dad. Bonny little lad. But never had heart to say for himself. Smiles a lot though. I never felt I bonded with any of the lads. They spent all their time with Joe. He were a good dad. Made 'em wooden toys, taught 'em to swim. I were right scared of water. Still am. And he told 'em not to swear in front of women. He never understood how lonely it were for me with him and 3 lads in house though. I felt the outsider. Sure, they smiled and said they loved me on Mother's Day, but aside from cooking 'em big meaty dinners for 'em to demolish in 10 minutes, or doing the piles of washing, luckily they left their pit gear at the washhouse to be done. I felt invisible, not needed, not loved, just tolerated. That was way back before the 2 eldest emigrated, see. Then me and Joe adopted our Linda. She were kin of mine already anyways, not like strangers' babbies. From day one, she needed me, loved me, talked to me. She billed and cooed as a wee one. I were the centre of her world, and she were the centre of mine. Such a bonny lassie, bright and all. She could knock spots off the lads. I love her. OK, so she married a fool, but until that day she hadn't put a foot wrong. How Joe adored her too, but mostly her love was for me, and most of her time too. I think he were relieved, really. It was as if she knew I'd been waiting for her for years, and I needed her. Joe were just glad he could do his own thing. Club with lads, greyhound track, work, betting shop. He allus had his routines. The lads are all married now. Aye, even our Jack. He found a girl just like him. Didn't say much, daft as a rush. Just watched telly all day long. Jack moved in with her and her mum and dad. They all seemed happy enough. But like I say, we don't see any of 'em. It's true, you lose 'em when they get a wife. Though in truth, I never had 'em. Jack used to see Joe at the club for a pint, once a week. Nice they had that link, what with two eldest gone and not coming back from abroad. Aye, that was then. Lads and dads, Linda persuaded me to get a little job at one of the charity shops in town. She said it would do me good like, as I was a bit down when she got wed and moved. She's up at Farm O now. I got a little job like she said. Age Concern ran it, though I'm not sure really what the concern bit's about. They don't seem concerned about us volunteers. And we're all of an age. Old age. I love the shop. You meet so many people. And they smile and chat. And it's like having a lot of friends. Every day but Wednesday I do. I mean, I did. Till all this. The shop were in Old Street near that burger you like place and that fancy coffee shop. The buns in there. It's the first time I felt busy really and useful like. I was important and part of something. Cashed up every day and kept a check on things. I've not felt that useful since miners' strike, when us women got together and did the food. Did good tasty meals for lads from scraps really. Filling food and somewhere to meet down the bingo all it were. The atmosphere. It were brilliant to have such friends. Tragic at the same time like, as lads were so downhearted. Terrible times. Some did lose their homes and families. Joe made sure we paid our arse off long afore that. We started in a small pit house and each time we moved it got bigger and better and we kept paying as much off as we could. Joe started out as a roofer, see. Fell off he did. Then got a job down pit and trained up as a blast man laying explosive devices. Charges they're called. It were more money, see. More danger, they said. But couldn't have been more dangerous than being on roof. The lads called him Womble at first. You know, like that song. Underground, overground, wandering free. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I get tired easy now, see. I get confused. The charity shop and our Linda kept me going when Joe died sudden like. He had that cough for ages. Aye. He said to me it were a bit of coal dust in back of his throat. He allus had a cough, see. Wouldn't see no doctor. When he did, they said right away, cancer. Donald and Johnny didn't come to the funeral. Said it were too far like. But they rang, I suppose. Didn't recognise Donald. Funny accent. It were a very simple funeral. He didn't want no fuss, our Joe. Just bury me in a plain box, he used to say. So we did. Plain Joe, plain life, plain death. It were a week after that the headaches started. The doctor said it were grief, stress like, and it'd settle. He offered me that counselling lark, but I said, I'm not talking to no stranger. You best just getting on with it. Anyways, it didn't settle. They got worse. Then I lost my sense of smell. I first noticed at work. The bags in the charity shop usually smelled a wee or old man's socks. It were a blessing at first. Then our Linda got me some perfume for my birthday and I couldn't smell it either. I kept thinking I blocked sinuses, or maybe I was a bit depressed at losing Joe. He wasn't romantic or out. Never bought me flowers or nice things. But he were company-like when family went. As a young man, he were all spit and polish and handsome. In a dull sort of way, if you know what I mean. I thought he were handsome any road. Our Jack does look like his dad. Breaks my heart to think the lad won't have a dad to guide him now. But I suppose he has his lass's folks. It's cold in here, but keeps going dark. I'm tired now. I just need to rest a bit and sleep. Anyways, our Linda'll look after things, I know she will. I wonder what's keeping her. I felt so blessed with our Linda in my life. And she's so much like me as well. Funny that. Everyone says she's just like me. Looks just like me, mannerisms like me. Cocks her head to one side like me when I'm puzzled. Our lads look just like Joe, but our Linda, like me. Joe's family said it was charity to take her on, and I didn't need another babby. I had them lads to look after. I had to concentrate on my brooder Smiths, his mum said. It's the only time I've made a stand and gone agin relatives. Stood up for my own opinions and feelings. Aye, and needs. Bit like all us wives did in strike. We stood up for what we thought were right. We said, this is us. We have a role. You need us to feed you all and hold it together. Do our own little jobs and bring in a wage. Aye, and we did. I worked part-time at Olson's pub up there. We had some times in there. I'm worn out now, love. It won't be long, I suppose. They told me a couple of days ago I hadn't long. It's not so bad. Brain tumour. All them years I took multivitamins, £4.44 a bottle, and all the good it did me. Daylight robbery, eh? They didn't stop this palaver, did they? No. I think I just saw Linda through the window. My lass must be on her way. Her co-workers call her Sweet Charity after some musical character. She's all a singing, see. Aye, a lovely voice. She's not black as such, by the way. Cousin Maureen said he were, though, the conductor. She said she'd never have thought she'd fallen for a black man. So beautiful, and black like being down pit. Aye, here's our Linda. She's not dark, just a beautiful pale milky chocolate. Aye, they calls 'em mixed race now. I reckon we're all mixed race. Anyway, she's our Linda Sweet Charity. Think I'll have a little rest now. I need a sleep.